I'm going to talk about how you shouldn't waste your 20s. But before we start, we're going to give our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ his blessings, not his blessings, because he only blesses us. Give him his glory and give him his thanks daily. I want to thank him for giving us life, giving us love, giving us grace, giving us mercy, being our superpower, being our shield, helping us navigate through evil, always giving us opportunities to choose him over our flesh. He deserves all the praises. He blesses us every single day. Whether people realize it or not, you're truly blessed every single day. So keep that in mind. Amen. So I want to talk about something today. I put out a short a few days ago saying that if you want to do something, you just have to go and do it. And I said that I was 21 saying, like, look, I can start tomorrow, or I can start next week, or I'll start next month, or I'll start next year in January. You know, the new year, new me type of talk. But we cut to 2025, 28 now, and I've realized that you shouldn't be saying that and you should be doing it. Just don't say you're going to do something, just do it. You have to follow through if you are going to say it, though. So I always wanted to do this content creation. I always enjoyed helping others. I know the value of helping other people. There's a saying that I follow. It is each one teach one. Some people are ignorant. They just don't know any better. So I try my best to give people grace and give people mercy and just try and teach them. Some people take the message, some people don't. And that's fine. I don't expect everybody to follow what I'm saying because I'm not going to come off as some know-it-all. It's very easy to come off like that even if you have no perception of that. I'm humble enough to realize I don't know everything. I'd gladly admit that. I don't know everything and I wouldn't act like I do. However, I will tell the young people that do ask me like how they feel about certain things. I'll tell them like, look, if you're 20, 21, 22, 23, you got to get to work. If you want to do something, if you want to change your life, if you want to take care of the people around you, if you want to change your situation, your circumstances, you need to get to work. Don't sit here wasting your time partying, going to the clubs, going to follow women and spend all this money on them, go on these dates, and you're not even getting anything in return. Don't do that. And this is even for the ladies too. Don't be just wasting all your time going to the club and all that and messing with these bum guys that's not doing anything for you. Don't do that. You got to spend your 20s working. If you there's an idea or perspective or some type of value you want to bring to other people and you see yourself doing that as a career, you just have to go for it. Lay out the blueprint. Talk to people that's going to give you solid advice too. You got to talk to people that are doing better than you. So you got to change your circle. Birds of a feather flock together, right? Something like that. I probably said it wrong, but whatever. But basically, you are who you hang with. And a lot of people agree with that. There's some of the people that you hang with. So if you hang with millionaires, then, you know, eventually you're going to become one too, right? If you hang with bums, you're going to be a bum too. Everybody agrees with that. But you just have to start choosing your friends wisely. And you ain't got to hate nobody. You can love them from afar. But if you want better, you got to hang with people that are better. It's as simple as that. And don't waste your time. You gotta take risk. You gotta be in situations that challenge you physically and mentally and all that stuff. And don't bullshit with the parties, man. I'm telling you, you're not missing nothing. People think you're missing out. What they think is fun. Wasting your money's fun. And then you struggling and you thinking about how am I gonna pay this bill? That don't sound fun at all. Wondering where your next meal is coming from? That don't sound fun at all. When your parents need help with bills and all that, they need help with certain expenses and you can't help them, that don't sound fun at all. You know, my parents ain't got much time. So don't you want their last years to matter? You want it to be fun, right? You want them to go out peacefully and have good memories. You don't want them to suffer while they're already suffering. And then they leave to the next world. And it's like, damn, now you thinking like, I could have done more. Like I said, don't wait for someone in your family to pass and start being serious. Don't wait for a health scare to get in shape. You want to do that already. You got to be proactive, not reactive. You want to be in situations that's going to help you. It's going to build character. It's going to make you tougher. When you do something easy, there's no value in it. It's not respected. When you do something that's very hard, like when someone loses 100+ pounds, they go from a big person to a shredded, lean, strong-looking person. There's value in that. That's why people pay money for that. They pay fitness experts because they see that there's value in that. Not everyone could do that. So if you feel like you see that in your future, you want to better for yourself, you just have to go for it. Don't start second doubting yourself. Don't ask your questions, what if, or caring about what other people think. And it's funny because people don't care as much as you think. Yeah, some people will stalk you. They'll watch what you're doing behind the scenes, and they will talk bad about you. But that's not going to stop you from doing what you're going to do, right? Because even if you do it, they're going to say something anyway. So why not live your life anyway? Be yourself. Be authentic. You're going to attract better people anyway. Sometimes you got to change your environment too. You're in a place where people are not doing better for themselves, and then you're the first person to stand up and start changing yourself. Those people might turn on you. It's crazy, right? People you've been friends with for like X amount of years, they all of a sudden start talking different about you. You know, oh, why are you doing so much? Why are you going so hard? You need to slow down. They might say it in a joking way, but there's truth in jokes. They not joking. They mean that. Damn, bro, don't you think you're doing a little too much? Well, maybe you're not doing enough. But nah, you can't do that. You'll be a hater if you do that, right? You know what I mean? Why you working out so hard? Or you think you better than everybody. You think you all that. Well, what's wrong with having confidence in yourself? Because it seems like there's a thin line between having confidence and being cocky. It's either someone's humble or they're cocky. Why can't someone just be confident in themselves? It's crazy, right? So those are the things that you got to think about when you're on your journey too, because you might hear those things and it might feel like, damn, it's kind of making me discouraged. Then you'll start second thinking yourself like, damn, should I keep going? But no, you need to push past that. Because I guarantee it, those people are going to be doing the same thing. And whether you don't do it, they're still going to be doing the same thing. So you need to get to work, ignore what the other people are saying, because they're going to talk anyway. I'm sure there's a celebrity that you're a fan of, and no matter what good they do, they're still talking about the past. You know what I mean? So you need to put that in perspective. Cut out the noise and realize people are going to say something whether you do so much good and you do one bad thing. It don't matter. Don't care about that. You need to focus on your goals. Talk to the right people. Challenge yourself. There's nothing wrong with challenges. It's okay to be uncomfortable. When you're doing something new, yes, it's going to challenge you. It might discourage you a little bit, but when you push past it and you complete it, you're going to feel so good that you did it. It's like when you start working out, and it hurts a little bit, you feel sore the next morning, but that's a good thing. That means you challenged yourself, and now your mind and your body has to adapt. But then you keep showing up, and eventually you're like, okay, you do 5 push-ups. I'm like, all right, you keep doing 5, and then next time you're like, I'm doing 5, and then the next time, okay, 7, 8, 9, 10, you know what I'm saying? And then it feels good, and then you go to sleep, you lay in bed at night, you're like, damn, I really just did that. I overachieved more than what I thought I could do. It feels really good. I feel so proud of myself, and it makes you want to keep going. You're going to get addicted to the results. But that's only if you're really putting time in. You need to cut the distractions out. You need to spend your 20s hustling, achieving new things, learning, failing, learning grind, learning discipline, knowing that you're not going to be motivated all the time, but you got to do it anyway. You're not here to do what you feel like doing. When you do what you feel like doing, you're not going to do it all the time, because you're not always going to feel like doing the right things. You're not going to feel like doing what you're supposed to do. But that's the difference between you and the other people that are watching this video. So keep those things in mind. Show up every single day. It's only the 3rd month of the year. You have time left. Don't feel like you failed. If you messed up today, start again tomorrow. Get back to the drawing board. Talk to people you could trust. You can only talk to people you trust. Come on. If you keep God close, He'll give you guidance. He'll give you the answers. He won't give you exactly what you want, but He'll give you He'll put you in a situation. He'll give you the opportunity to choose Him over what you feel like you want to do. He's gonna push you like, yo, just go to the gym. Just go. Oh, I don't feel like it. Just go. Just get up. Because you're gonna be the one out of 99 other people that decided to skip. There's a lot of people that skipping what they really want to do. You could be that one person that stand out from everyone else because you decided to do what you wanted to do, regardless of how you felt and regardless of what other people are pushing you to do. Society wants you to spend your 20s partying and figuring yourself out. And then there's another saying too. There's like, oh, there's people that are like 40 years old still trying to figure out what they want to do. Really? 40 years old and you still don't know what you want to do with your life? Isn't that a little scary? That sounds crazy when you think about it. I'm 28 and I'm really just like, nah, like, I gotta do something different. Times is really getting tough. You know, it ain't about me. I got other people to take care of. I got other people that depend on me. So it makes you put things in perspective. It's like, so what you gonna do with your life? What do you want to be remembered for? Don't you want to be the person that takes care of everyone? You want to be the person that's providing, taking other people's worries away? I'm fine with taking a burden for other people. I know I am. I know what I'm capable of doing. I'm not a complainer. I know what I got to do. I'm not gonna sit here complaining and act like I'm some type of victim. No, I know I'm 28. I need to lock in. I'm almost 30 years old. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with my life. I was blessed enough that God showed me that, like, look, you're still pretty young. Yes, I just said I'm almost 30. I'm 28 years old. I'm not saying I'm an old man. Even though I joke and say I'm an old man, I'm really not. I'm still young. Because there's people older than me that still don't know what they want to do with their lives. I know what I want to do with my life. I just knew I had to be consistent. I just had to keep doing it. What's the point of me pointing out those videos about other people being consistent, telling you have to be consistent, but I'm not doing it myself? The least I could do is just lead by example. The most I could do. And then it's funny because people see that. And some people might talk crap anyway, and who cares? But more people are gonna show love anyway. They're gonna be like, yo, he's really out here working every single day. Now, excuse me, if you don't have a big ego, you would go talk to someone like, hey, how did you get to the level that you got to? Because I guarantee you, when you talk to someone that's better than you, a lot of those people started from the mud anyway. They had struggles that they had to go through. So when they get up there, they're more than willing to share their knowledge. They're more than willing to give you the answers if you have questions. Don't think these people are too good to talk to you. There's a lot of millionaires, a lot of successful people that are really willing to drop gems. You just have to go out there. How are you going to show you have drive and passion and dedication and motivation and seriousness behind yourself if you're not going after it? I'm supposed to know. Nobody's a mind reader. You have to, if you want something, you have to go for it. Nobody's going to hand it to you. We won't take no handouts. Handouts don't get respect. I don't respect handouts. And you can see who really earned it and the people that really didn't, just from their mind. You got to see how strong their mind is. If they really put their mind to it, if they know that they're strong enough mentally, it'll show in their character. I don't complain about nothing. If I know I got something to do, then I got to do it. It's as simple as that. If I got to get to work, I got to get to work. Because I know there's someone else that's doing more. If I'm laying back and chilling, it's like at this point, I ain't even got time for fun. I don't want to have fun. I want to work. I want to be successful. You know what I mean? I want to make sure I'm good. I ain't got no health scares or anything, but I want to be able to be proactive on that. I got a lot of ideas I want to post out. There's a lot of things, gym content, right? I'm thinking about doing that too, you know? Even if you guys are interested in that, I'm more than willing to share that with you guys too. I'm debating if I'm going to keep it personal, back off a little bit and do it on my own, or I'll put it out there in case someone needs a message still. But I feel like I'm so locked in. Just I don't know. Most likely I'm gonna still put a video out anyway. I want to help the people because I know there's a lot of people that are feeling lost. You know, camera almost fell. They get a little windy out. Well, it's been windy, right? It's super cold, but you know, I didn't complain about any of that. I know it's cold, but I still decided to come out here anyway. I started posting videos January 23rd. That was the day before my birthday. And I've been posting every day since. Sometimes I was posting twice a day. I don't know what day I'm on, but I'm locked in and I don't plan on stopping. Especially when I get comments when people telling me like, yo, thank you for this message. Yo, I needed this. Or people telling me to keep going. When I hear those positive comments, that gives me the fire and the passion to keep going. I want to keep going. I want to drop every single day. People are like, oh, you gonna get burnt out? I was like, dude, don't put your doubts on me. I don't want to hear none of that. Because I know at the end of the day, you got to believe you're great before anyone else believes it. I know I can do this every single day. I know I can put content out. I know I can be consistent. I know I can do it if I put my mind to it. I know I can change my life in a year. I know I can change people around me. I know I can change their lives too. If I can change the mind of people that live miles away from me, hours away from me, then I know I can do it with people that are around my circle, people that I live with. I know that for a fact. And then sometimes you just gotta be the proof. Some people don't believe things can be done. You just gotta be the proof. It don't really matter what age you are. You just have to get after it. But there's people that are like 60 years old. Like, look, I'm 60 years old. Here's some gems. Here's a message from an old man. And people tune into those things. And it ain't gotta be about regret. But you get to a certain point, it's like, when it's all said and done, yeah, you might feel it, but as long as you live, you ain't gotta feel that. You just gotta change your habits. Change your mind. This thing is all a mental thing. When it comes to life, it's all about mental. It's all about how strong your mind is. Like I said, it's an endurance test. Just like how you had to do the pacer test in the gym class, who's gonna be the last person? When my friends and I used to play Naruto, we used to play survival. You know, any fighting game, you play survival. Who's going to be the last person standing? Are you going to be the last person? Are you going to keep going? Or are you going to lose? You going to win or you going to lose? It all starts right here. It all starts in the mind. Like I said, if you talk it, you're going to walk it. If you tell yourself you're going to be depressed, you're going to be depressed. If you're going to tell yourself you're going to lose, you're going to lose. And it's crazy because you tell yourself you're going to lose and then you lose, you're disappointed twice. Why would you do that to yourself? The next time you think that, ask yourself, what does doubting myself really do for me? Take the time to think about that before you feel like you're going to give up on something. You got to have a vision. A lot of people don't have imagination. Society stripped that from people. You got to have a strong imagination. I got a strong imagination. I know exactly what I want to do in my life. I know exactly who I want around, who I don't want around. I know exactly what kind of car I want, what type of person I want to be, what I want to do for other people. You gotta have a strong imagination. Just sit there and think. Take 10 minutes out of the day, maybe in an hour. Just think about what you want for your life. Think about how you see yourself in the next few years. It's just like how in school, people be like, or the syllabus will say like, you know, where you see yourself in the next few years. That's what you really got to think about. And it's crazy. I used to think it's like, why would you ask that? That's a stupid question. No, that's one of the most realest questions. That's actually where it starts in grade school. You got to think about what you want to do with your life. Don't be on your deathbed all over here like, yo, I should have done this and that. We're not going to live with no regrets. Whatever happened in the past, happened in the past. We need to focus on today. You need to focus on what you want to do with your life. Because that's the only way that you're going to improve. You're going to complain and stay the same, or you can get to work. You have no other choice. It's just like a video game. You got two boxes. You're going to keep playing. You're going to play to win, or you're going to play to lose. Which one you going to pick? And whatever you pick, that's how you're going to live. And at the end of the day, it's going to be on you. Some people are going to downplay what you're doing. Some people are going to counter what you want to do with your life. But you're the only person going in the casket at the end of the day. Come on. It's going to be you and God at the end of the day. Really. It's going to be the two of y'all. And you got to answer to him. He might tell you like, dang, like I got a whole list of these things that you were supposed to do and you didn't do it. Why? Don't let the devil win. The devil's going to put the doubts in your mind. He's going to make you feel like you can't do anything. God will never tell you that. He will never tell you that. He'll tell you he's great. You're my child. I believe in you. I put the power in you. I put that spirit in you to do good. You just got to choose him every single time. You got to make it strong. You got to have a strong mind. Make your mind strong. When your mind is strong, you can do anything. If you going to do it, you're going to do it. Don't get to a point where you're going to say you're going to do something and then you second guess right after you said it. You ever got to a point where you don't even trust yourself? It's crazy, right? I had to get myself out of that. I had to build trust within myself. So you got to trust yourself. You got to trust that your mind is strong. You got to trust that you're able to do something and go after it. That's it. I'm 28. I'm super locked in. I know exactly what I want to do. I just know I have to. It's the C word, consistency. I've been saying that every single day in my videos. But I'm also showing it because you're seeing my face every single day. I'm popping up like the boogeyman. You know what I mean? But it's like, that's just how it is. Consistency. Every single day. Naruto was practicing the Rasengan for like 2 weeks straight. Of course he was going to master it. You know, the anime got the plot armor, so it is what it is. But, of course he was going to master it. But you knew that. I knew he was going to master it. Goku trains every single day. Of course he's the strongest. Come on. And that's plot armor too. Because Vegeta, he grind too. Vegeta work hard too. He fights every single day. He took that period off when Goku died. But other than that, he got right back to the work. He was like, yo, this guy's better than me. That's what I'm aiming for. I'm trying to beat this guy. Even though he beat him technically. But he grinded every day. That's the whole point. You grind every single day. Don't take no days off. If you feel like you want to beat that person and you put your mind to it, you're going to beat them. If you're going to win, you're going to win. Like I said, if you talk it, you're going to walk it. Talk about how great you are. Whatever age you are, tell yourself like, you know what? I'm going to change my life. I'm going to do better in life. I'm going to eat right. I'm going to feel right. Practice the word. Spend time with God. Get closer to him. Exercise daily. Spend time with loved ones. Be grateful. Be super grateful. That's the most important. Be grateful. When you realize you have so many blessings from God and you have so many opportunities to do good in life, you're going to be super duper grateful. That's the only thing that matters. Be grateful. Work hard. Make your mind strong. And you're gonna make it. I'm 28 and I know exactly what I want to do. But I have to make this strong. I know it all starts here. And you need to understand that. Now, it's cold. I'm about to go inside. I think that's it for this yap session. So please take heed to my words. I am not perfect. I'm working every single day too. I want my life to be better. And I want yours to be better too. But you just have to get to work. So you got to do that. Oh my goodness. That's it for today. I get to work.